Yo, what's up, everybody? James Carter TV, and it's time for my NFL Week 15 picks and predictions. Last week I went 12-4. I am now 126 and something. I don't even know, but I got 126 right on the season so far. We gotta do better because right now I'm losing to almost every ESPN expert. I want to be at least in the middle of these ESPN experts, so we gotta have a big week. And this is a week in which a lot of people are just gonna, say hold back, not take any risks. But me, I will take risks. I will have the balls to pick some of these upset picks. I will have these. So get ready because a lot of you are gonna be mad at me for some of the upsets I am going to pick, but you will get over it when I'm right after the end of the week. Okay, and then you'll get over it. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click right there to subscribe. And with that said, let us begin. We have the Thursday night game, Denver Broncos, San Diego Chargers. This is easy. I mean, the Broncos are going to win this. The spread is about 10.5. I think the Broncos are going to cover that. I mean, they basically cover every spread that's thrown at them, except for, about 3 times this season, 4 times maybe. But I like the Broncos. I mean, I think it's going to be a blowout. Not a blowout, but I think they're going to win by about 17. Sorry, it's in Denver. Don't see the Chargers going to Denver and competing with Denver. I don't see it. Alright, next game, we have started with the early morning games. We have the Washington Redskins at the Atlanta Falcons. This is Falcons. And they're both terrible teams. They're both competing. Actually, no, the Redskins wish they were competing for their first overall pick. I was about to say that they're competing for their first overall pick, but no. The Redskins don't even have a first overall pick. So the Rams are crossing their fingers. They're saying, Redskins, please lose. And you know what, Rams? It'll be okay because they will lose. The Redskins stink. They suck. They're benching RG3. Mike Shanahan wants to be fired. This spells trouble when you're going to Atlanta. Matt Ryan wants a win. They don't want to get higher in the draft, even though they should. They don't want to. They're going to win this one. We have the San Francisco 49ers going on the road facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, this is a little upsetability here, but I'm not going to roll with it. I'm going to roll with the 49ers. I think they're going to get it done on the road. Even after a big win last week over the Seattle Seahawks, I just think that at the end of the day, they're more talented than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's not even close. Because of that, I just got to go to the 49ers. I just have to. Same goes for this game. The Seattle Seahawks at the New York Giants. It's a lot of mileage. The Seahawks got to go all the way to New York Giants. That's a long trip. The Seahawks just played 2 great teams. They're going to be a little tired. They're going to be a little bruised up, a little sore from these 2 huge matchups. They could trip and fall a little bit, but I think they win it. In a close one, though, I don't think they covered the spread, which is about 6.5. But I think ultimately the Seahawks do win this one in New York. Next game, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Minnesota Vikings. Easy for me. I'm picking the Eagles to win the division. I'm picking the Eagles to win this game. They have to win this game. If they don't win this game, I don't know what they're thinking. They're not in trouble, but, come on. Win this game in Minnesota. Put pressure on Dallas. Alright, next game, we have the New England Patriots at the Miami Dolphins. Now, if you remember back earlier this season when the Dolphins played the Patriots in New England, I picked the Dolphins to win that one. Now, they ended up losing. But however, I am going to roll with the Dolphins again, and I feel even more confident about it this time because now the Patriots have nobody to throw to. You guys thought earlier in the season they had nobody to throw to. Now Rob Gronkowski is out of there. Cameron Tompkins is out. Aaron Dobson probably will not play. Matthew Slater is injured. Who's he? Well, guess what? He's one of their best wide receivers now. So you got to rely on Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola to get every single yard for you because I guarantee you the Dolphins are going to stack the box. They're going to shut down the Patriots running game. They're going to make Tom Brady throw to Shane Vereen and throw to Danny Amendola and Brent Grimes, very good cornerback this season. I think they're going to match him up. Let's say Danny Amendola, shut him down and take him out of the game. And that's really going to hurt the Patriots offense. I'm rolling with the Miami Dolphins to win this one. I feel very confident about that. They're the Buffalo Bills at the Jacksonville Jaguars. See, a lot of people are picking Jaguars, man. And maybe I'm just, still stuck on like 5 weeks ago. But I still don't think the Jaguars are very good at all. They've beaten the Titans, the Texans, the Browns. it's not enough for me. I'm gonna pick the Bills to win this one on the road. I think the Bills are due for a win. I like Doug Marrone as a head coach. I think he gets his team ready and gets his team on the road and make them win this game on the road. We have the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. The only reason I'm picking the Colts is not because I actually think they're better than the Texans, because right now we have no evidence to say that. I mean, the Colts have been blown out every single week, or they've beaten the Titans, that's what's happened over the past month. They either get blown out or they beat the Titans. Who cares? But the only reason I'm picking the Colts is that they never lose back-to-back games. Under the Andrew Luck era, they haven't lost back-to-back games. I say that continues this week. I say they win this week. I'm picking the Indianapolis Colts. We have the Chicago Bears on the road at the Cleveland Browns. I think the Bears are going to start rolling for the NFC North, because you know what? The Lions are idiots. I'm sorry. They're idiots. They're fools. They're morons. They're losers. And I think they want to give the division to Chicago. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they want to do that. But I'm starting to keep my eye on Chicago now. I don't think they're going to do anything. If they make it to the playoffs, they're not going to do anything in the playoffs. Their defense is awful. They can't stop the run, but the good thing for them is the Browns don't have any running backs to exploit that. Okay, what running back is going to exploit the Bears' run defense? Chris Ogbanaya and Willis McGahee and Fozzie Whitaker? You expect these running backs to run their way on the Chicago Bears to win the game for the Cleveland Browns? Not those running backs. Any other running back? Sure, not those running backs. I'm picking Chicago to win this game and put pressure on Detroit. We have the Kansas City Chiefs on the road at the Oakland Raiders. Raiders just aren't very good right now. I mean, which is good for them because they need to get a high pick. I still think they need to get they could get Jay Cutler. I'm keeping my eye on Jay Cutler going there because Jay Cutler may not want to go there, but as soon as Mr. Davis pulls out his checkbook, not Al Davis, but his son, pulls out his checkbook and says, hey, Jay Cutler, here's a blank check and come to us, because remember, these guys have $69 million in cap next year. Okay, if that doesn't lure Jay Cutler, I don't know what will. Expect Oakland to sign a lot of free agents, but that's next season. We're talking about this game. In this game, I don't see them winning. The point is, I don't see them winning this game. Kansas City is starting to get on a little run. They know. Andy Reid is probably telling them, hey guys, we need to get hot going into the playoffs. We already know we're going to get into the playoffs, but we're going to have to win on the road. We're not winning the division, so we need to get hot right now, and I think they do by winning this one. We have the New York Jets on the road at the Carolina Panthers. I mean, this is the Carolina Panthers. I mean, the Jets won last week. What a great call by me. I know a lot of people were wavering on the Jets. Well, guess what? They win those games. When it was time to play, if they don't win that game, they're screwed. They win those games, but they're going to be screwed this week. I mean, they're playing Carolina. Carolina has a great defense. Geno Smith will not be able to do anything against this pass rush. I'm going with Carolina. We have the Green Bay Packers at the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, Cowboys have to win this or their season is over to me. Because first of all, I see the Eagles winning this week, and I see them winning next week. And guess what? That screws your team. So the Cowboys need to win now. If the Cowboys do not win this game, they're finished. Put a fork in them because they're screwed. And I don't even think they're going to win their division. But if they don't win this one, they're finished. Aaron Rodgers right now, as of this moment, it doesn't look like he's going to play. So that helps the Cowboys tremendously because if Aaron Rodgers was playing, did you just see what Josh McCown did to the Cowboys defense? What do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to do? Whether he's healthy or not, it's just a collarbone. He can still throw the ball around just fine. Who cares about his collarbone? So if he's playing, Cowboys are screwed. Their season's over. It's awful. It's awful, dreadful. And they're still going to be the same next year. They're going to keep their head coach, all that stuff. We don't want to talk about that. Right now, for this game, Packers lose on the road to the Dallas Cowboys, who have to win or it's finished. All right, next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Tennessee Titans. Now, this is one of my stupid picks of the week. Every week, I love picking the Tennessee Titans. Why? Because I'm a Titans fan. I'm sorry, that's what I am. I've picked them to win every week except for 2 weeks. I was against Denver, and I was against Houston week 2. And guess what? I've been wrong 6 times. Will I be wrong 7th time? I don't know, but I'm rolling with them. Only because the Cardinals are not a good road team, okay? They're 2-4 on the road. One of those wins was against Tampa Bay. Mike Glennon, I think it was his first or second Mike Glennon game. 13-10 win. They were down 10-3. Mike Glennon threw an interception to put the Cardinals in the red zone. The other win was against Jacksonville. That was the bad Jacksonville, not the good Jacksonville. So I'm not impressed with their road wins. They're 2-4 on the road. I think the Titans win this one. I mean, that's my logic. I think Carson Palmer struggles against a good secondary that the Titans have. And yes, the Titans have a good secondary. For those of you who don't know, because I know there's a lot of you out there that don't know. So anyway, I'm picking the Titans to win this game. In Tennessee, Cardinals on the road. Don't trust them on the road. Going all the way there. Playing outside. It's going to be cold. Yes, it is cold in Tennessee. Wow, who would have thought? Yeah, it's going to be about 30, 40 degrees. Don't like them on the road. Sorry, no. Alright, next game we have the New Orleans Saints at the St. Louis Rams. I mean, this is pretty obvious. It's New Orleans Saints time for them to win this game. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they tripped up a little bit. Maybe slept a little bit, lost this game. But nah, I can't pick it. I'm not going to pick that junk, okay? I'm picking the Saints to win. Alright, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm rolling with the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game. I am. Because you know what? Bengals, Steelers over the past couple of years, and I know the Bengals, you could say, well, they're a better team, and the Steelers are a worse team than they were for the past couple of years. Yeah. But still, I like Ben Roethlisberger against the Steelers, against the Bengals, because, I don't know, something about the Bengals, I just don't trust in these divisional games still. Cleveland, they lost to, remember that? They lost to Cleveland, they lost to, Baltimore. You know, these are all these are all road games. I don't like the Bengals on the road. So I have to roll with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm rolling with them. They're at home. I don't trust the Bengals on the road. I mean, it's simple math. I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers. And finally, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Detroit Lions. Now, I believe this is going to be a close game. And it'll be a play or two, you know, that'll change things like that. But I think the Lions win this one, and maybe I'm going to be wrong. Probably I'm going to be wrong. Because the Lions, man, I'm so sick of picking that damn team. And I may change this pick. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at JamesCarterTV. Because if I change my pick, then, you know, it'll be on there. But I got to roll with the Lions. You got to roll with the Lions for this game. You have to. You have to. Because Ravens is going to be a close game. Every single Ravens game is a close game. Remember last week, the spread was +7 for Minnesota. I said, take Minnesota, please. I begged you. Didn't I beg you? I said, please take Minnesota. Because every single Baltimore game is close except for week 1. It's going to hold true again. So Detroit is favored 6.5. Take Baltimore because it's going to be close. Well, maybe it'd actually be a touchdown for Detroit, but still take Baltimore because every single one of their games is close. It's going to hold true again. I'm picking Detroit to win the game, but against the spread, I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens. And there it is, my NFL Week 15 picks and predictions. What are yours? Comment down below your Week 15 predictions. I will be back maybe tomorrow to make a Thursday Night Football review, video, recap, whatever. If I feel like it. If not, well, you'll see me on Sunday. Yeah, you see me on Sunday because I don't feel like doing anything for the rest of the week. Anyway, guys, James Carter TV. I'm out. Peace.